Test, mic test, 1 2 1 2. Welcome everybody. Let me disable a few things real quick. I want to thank everybody who's here today. Thank you so much for tuning in. As I am Fretty JAy here, currently as a PNG tuber right now, as I'm currently getting some camera adjustments or whatever, currently in development of that. I want to thank all of you for coming out to our first debut episode of FJ Sports. This is I just realized how weird that sounded, so I'm gonna probably change it for, the name is currently still in production. How about that? I think that's a fair assessment there. You know what I'm saying? let's do another thing with the mic here. How does this sound compared to before? As we are going to check out on the PGA Tour here, we're just doing a little test session. This isn't the full thing, but I would like to continue doing, you know, what we're doing now. I think it sounds all right. Do an easy contract off of Adidas. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be playing the Evergreen Classic at Victory Village. There's going to be 72 holes with 132 players with 500 FedEx Cup points on the line. As we're going to go ahead and get to there, we're going to do all 4 rounds of coverage for tonight's broadcast. As I'm Fretty JAy, and this is Fretty JAy Sports. Good evening, everybody. 2K Sports presents the PGA Tour and the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. I am Fretty JAy here at the Evergreen Classic. And this is the course we're going to be playing here at Victory Village. It is 7,400 yards with pars of 72. Here are the commentators you will not hear because it's going to be mainly me throughout the entire course. So as we do a drive through of some of the courses we may see here, and yeah, that's gonna be it. And now here is my golfer. My goodness. So now let me adjust the audio a bit as we're now on the first tee here. Let me go ahead and mute myself a little bit. And so now this is the first hole here. Again, sorry, I apologize with all the scuff. It's going to be a 462 yards to the pin with an elevation of 14 feet here. So you see, you got a tailor-made driver here, and I believe it can only carry about 270. But let's see, with this wind being a factor, let's see how he plays his first shot. Beautiful up in the air. Got a little fade to it. That one goes the distance to about 283. Now for his second shot. 183 yards to the pin. Still going uphill. So that is something to keep in mind. He's going to go a club down to a 5 iron. 4 iron would definitely carry to 182, but I think he's going to play a little bit conservative here. See if he gets some of that bounce he's looking for. That was a little bit fast. Let's see if that actually helps or hurts the play. And honestly, I feel like had it was at normal pace, I believe it would have got a little bit closer. But I still believe this is a great opportunity to just sink this one with ease. And now here's Fretty. This is a 12-foot putt for birdie. You see a left to right break and going uphill. See how well this plays. Good pace. And that'll be the first birdie of the day. That was a very close call as it lipped out the right side of the cup, but it rolled around back in. That was very fortunate right there, and that will get him, you know, although he already started, he just started, but he's top 10 right now with that 1 under score. And now here we are at the second here at Victory Village. This is a par 5 here. Good opportunity for eagle if you play these first 2 shots correctly. This is 556 yards. It's also going downhill. Got a cart path on the left side that might help you out if you are fortunate enough to kick it up. But there's a lot of people out there, so you don't want to have that incident where you hurt somebody. That was a bit fast, and that is definitely at the people. 4. And unfortunately, although it was 328 yards, that is in the heavy rough there. So that might take, you know, a considerable... I don't think it'd be worth the risk. And that one was a definite shank there. I wouldn't expect this one to go far. And unfortunately, that only went 144 yards, so this one has to get on the green. Can't play any games with this one. This is uphill as well. That one is also fast, and that one is going into the bunker. Not a good look. So now has to find a way to salvage this. It's 25 yards. Very unorthodox here. Bit slow. Oh, what a recovery right there. That is an excellent recovery. This is a heartbreaker right to left. This is a sharp right to left. This is for par. And we'll get it done there. Very nice recovery after that, you know, scary shot. That was very fortunate. Meanwhile, at the leaderboard, Keegan right there, currently 4 under. And now for the par 3. This one's going to be a test here, knowing that you could have had yourself at least a birdie if you didn't mess up that second shot. But, no, actually, it started with the tee shot, actually. But let's see how well he recovers on this par 3. Had the option to go 3 hybrid, but decided to go 4 iron, and I think that may be actually a good choice. Look how close this is going to get. Very nice execution to play for the extra yardage after the carry. And now this is a birdie. What an excellent birdie on a par 3. Now currently 2 under after 3. And let's check the leaderboard. Currently Jason Day back up top. Currently tied with Keegan Bradley and Corey Connors there. Meanwhile, Fretty JAy is within 1 stroke of the lead. Tied for 4th at the 4th. This one's 362 yards here, 7 feet up. That one is a little bit fast, but should be fine. Currently tracking the fairway for 281 yards. Now it's 81 to the flag. See how well this does. That one's a bit fast, but I think this is going to be a good look right here. This is going to bounce right up close to it. What a shot. A little bit of backspin, but I think that was a beauty. That was a smart play indeed. And now to go back-to-back birdies here. This one's going to be a very interesting one. It's a slight right to left one with 10 feet. So 1 inch up, but I think this one should be like fairly straight in, or at least the right side of the cup. And that will be a drain in for 3 under for the round. And I believe it is now a 4-way tie for the lead. Although Jason and Keegan, they both are finished for the day. We head on to the 5th with Fretty. Another par 5, another opportunity for an eagle or birdie, depending on how these next 2 shots go. And that is a perfect swing right there with a little bit of the draw right there. I'm sorry, that was more of a fade. And that is very close to that line. It is fortunate enough it saves the fairway. However, it's not long enough with the 3-wood. However, Fretty, I believe, is actually going to go with the driver off the deck. And that may cost him right there. This one's heading bunker bound. Now we're in the rough. This is about 55 yards out. On with the sand wedge. Very fortunate, or not fortunate, to be in the bunker. That's a perfect. That one might do some damage here. It's on the green. And now it's a birdie opportunity with 28 feet. Can he do it? This one's a left or righter and it's uphill. That one may be a little bit too hard there, and that's going to fly way past the hole. And now that's his weakness right there, trying overshooting. Because now this is a whole new other lie you have to worry about. This one's 10 feet, but anything can happen here. And he'll save par on that one. And now the top 5 are all tied, 3 under. Now here we are at the 6th. It's a par 4, 343 yards with water, not even 100 yards out. And it looks like Fretty's gonna go ahead and try to gamble this one. That one's a bit fast, but I think this is gonna be fine. Maybe he'll kick up in the rough. Oh no, that's unfortunate. It didn't make it all the way. However, Fretty is gonna do something with this lob wedge. It's a bit slow, but it did the job. It's on the green. Granted, it's a long putt, but it is on the green. This is for birdie, And this is 32 feet here. This one may be short, but let's see if it's going to be short enough to make it a safe putt for par. This one's 6 feet. How bad 6 feet can get. That's a good safe play to stay at par. Back-to-back pars in that one. It's Fretty versus Jason at the top of the leaderboard. And now here we are at the 7th hole. Currently 436 yards. And that one is crashing hard. 4 left. Luckily no one got hurt there. However, this is a difficult task. Going with a 4-iron here, cannot trust himself to hit this one. This one's going to be a very difficult shot. And that one is definitely not going to help. Very aggressive and not enough focus, causing that one to hook tremendously to the left here. Fretty has something up his sleeve here. That one is also fast. That one's going to be off the green. Let's see if he can do anything here. Oh, what a shot. For bogey. First bogey of the round. Truly frustrating, but that's our first and hopefully our last bogey. I'll take him outside the top 5 with that one. Back to 2 under. But here we are at the 8th. Bit slow, but I think it's gonna go. Oh no, this is gonna roll on to the first cut. Unfortunate. Okay. That's a perfect swing, and I think this is going to be a great result right here. Let's see how this plays out. That was an interesting illusion, right? Tonight's drink, we have some Tetris G Fuel. Zero focus. Great for gamers like me. Gives you some of that good performance energy. Did I mention that it's also zero sugar? Now available at your local Sheetz. Excellent. So at this play, this is currently 34 feet. Let's now go into big screen mode for a second. Thank you. And so this is a big, very interesting putt. This is going right to left. We know that. However, there's a big mound right here that's going to cause most of the incline. This is just going to be a very difficult putt regardless. The speeds are slow, but you just gotta think. Try to cut this into 2 parts, if anything. Try to get this one close. Sinking is, you know, not mandatory, as that one's gonna fly down the... Yeah, that was what I was not... That's definitely not what was wanted there, to overshoot the target. And so now, this is going to be a 9-foot putt for par. A very nice save yet again by Fretty. Still remaining 2 under. And now here we are at the 9th hole, and this is a very interesting one. This is asking for 205 yards, 9 feet down. Let's see what he does. He's using a 4-iron. I don't think that may be the club. That is a perfect. Let's see if it stays in play. That actually played a lot shorter. So now, got a lot of work cut out here. Fretty's trying to make a miracle. Off the green. That is a good putt right there. A good putt. Gonna be attempted here. This is 9 feet. Oh, it did not fall in the cup. I know those bees kind of maybe have been a bit of distraction, but that natural turn did not work well, as now Fretty falls at the end of the first round. Front 9 under. Not 9 under, 1 under the round. Thank you for all returning back, as now we take an intermission. Let's do a recap of the scorecard here. So in the front 9, Fretty here, 3 birdies and 2 bogeys to start out. Very solid run. Couple of costly gambles really set us back. Mainly those 2 blemishes of bogeys. They came at the fault of just, you know, trying to make a play at the tee and it not working out. And it's set up for it tightened up the room for error there, and so that caused us to lose what we had going on. And that's definitely one of those things that you just can't, just do, because you definitely need to be able to make sure you execute as much as possible. You know, tee shot, approach, putt, you know, those shots right there are very critical. I mean, that's the main part of the game, just being able to execute correctly, in a sense of, you know, you gotta think smart, and, you know, not all plays have to be aggressive. I know you're gonna competing to see who could play the course better, but, you know, sometimes you gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them. You don't need to have the big hit here. You don't have the best driver for the big hit. The 10th hole here is currently 442 yards, and this thing is uphill. That is a good solid shot. Let's see how far it goes. Another excellent shot there. Now here we are at the second shot. 7-iron. That's a perfect. This one might kick forward enough. Just barely. And now for the putt. This one's a very tricky one. Harsh left to right. 28 feet. Puts the flag back in. This one is not going to make it, but it gives us something to look at now. This is for par. This one also is a heartbreaker. And we'll get that par save. Still currently 1 under for the day. You know, Graham McDowell finishes out the round 4 under, while Henrik Stenson also tied at 15th. Now here we are at the 11th. This is 460 yards, with a lot of elevation here. Well, if it's up, then it's up, and this one's up in the air. Carried at round 268. Now here we are at the second. Currently 108 yards. I do not want to hit a 4-iron here unless I shallow it. That one is a little bit fast, and I'm gonna see how well that damages this putt. It's on line, but we're on the dance floor, but we still have a lot, and I do mean a lot of ground to make up. Like, this is no joke. This is now 66 feet. This is the longest putt in our career here, and we're gonna try to sink this. .75% power, and this is hunting. The fact that it almost lined up with the hole, we're like 6 feet away. That is not a bad shot. Taps that in for par, and that is a good look. You've been making pars for the last few holes, but, you know, great escapes all around, as we're currently 1 under. And we're back here at the 12th. This is a par 5, so this is a great opportunity to eat here. Fretty saw that opportunity and tried to rip it. Touch slow, but I think it's still going to be fine. This is going to be about 293. Now here we are, back at the second shot. yardage here. It's 253 to the pin. That is a perfect. However, I think it's a little bit to the left. I don't think this is going to be on the green, but it's going to be a lot close. Get there. And now this is currently 12 yards. Oh, what a shot. That had a chance. Brilliant. And now this is going to be for birdie. And we'll sink for the first birdie on the back nine. Back up to 2 under. With that 2 under, that'll step up on the leaderboard. Currently back into the top 10, tied for the 10th. And my controller just fell. Do want to apologize for that. Meanwhile, our first par 3. Gave me the 3 hybrid. Meanwhile, this one's going to be a draw, and I think this one actually may not hit the green. We got bamboozled. We're off the green, into the rough. And now this is going to be a long birdie. See how this plays out. What a shot. That is a beauty. What a great recovery right there by Fretty. We'll walk out of that par 3 with a par. Very nice play. Still in the top 10 through 13. Now here you are at the 14th. You don't have the strength to go all the way through. I want to so bad, but I know that would not be the smart choice. Putting a draw on this one to see how far it goes. See if we would have been smart to cut the bend there. That definitely would not have cut it. So we'd go 287. And now here we are, 56 feet, actually 60 yards. And I'm gonna try to sneak this one close. That's a perfect, and that is hunting. That was right on the money. That is gonna be a good birdie attempt right there. The Fretty flop. And now this is gonna be a 4-foot birdie. Excellent job. Second birdie on the back nine. Brings them back up to 3 under. Meanwhile, Henrik Stenson through 18, 5 under. Top of the leaderboard. Now Fretty's tied for 6 here as we reach the 15th. This is 437 yards. The wind's going to be helping us push this ball forward, but we'll see. Got a little, almost went aggressive, dialed it back a little bit too much, but that should be alright as long as it doesn't roll into this first cut, but it does. It's not going to be much damage, but it's still going to be damage nonetheless. 151. A bit fast, and I think that's going to take it a little bit too far to the left. This is for birdie here. This is 34 feet. Not even going to play around with this one. Just going to drift this one, aim left, and let it drift back down to the right. That's good pace. That is on target. What a play right there. Tap in par, but that was an absolute beauty of a putt. That was a beauty of a putt, become within inches of holing that one out. That would have been a spectacular play if it didn't. If it didn't have fell short to the right, that would have been a spectacular play. And now here we are at the 16th of par 3. This is 210 yards with some elevation going down. I personally don't want to hit this shot, but that may be the only thing we have here, as the 4-iron does not want to cooperate. That one's a bit slow. Let's see if it. Oh, that's gonna be fine. It may hit the fairway and stay there, but that has a good chance of being a good look. As we're currently off the green, this is our second shot here. Now at the sand wedge. This one's looking good. It's looking very good. Another great recovery with the bump and run. And another terrific par save. Now in the top 5. Now we're at the 17th. It's currently 433 yards. This tee shot is going to be blind. That is a perfect, and this one's going through the woods into the thick of it. Not even. This one went over it. 284. Brilliant shot creation right there by Fretty. Now this was with a 6-iron. Let's see what he can do. It's a bit fast, but I think this is gonna. Ooh, that's gonna actually overshoot it. Now this shot right here is an interesting birdie attempt. Well, yeah, this is 27 feet, but this has not a lot of movement. That is a good pace. That is hunting. That's drifting. Again, a close shot. Great run. As we reach the final hole, 3 under. Top 5 right here. Let's see if you can do it. That is a perfect swing. Sounded solid. Let's see if it remains solid. This one's gonna go for 288. That's a perfect. That may not get on the green, but that is a pretty good, decent shot right there. This may be the move right here. Splash shot. Oh my goodness, that was a horrible play. Just lost focus there. It's on the green though. But this is a long putt. It's 58 feet. And that one may not even get there. It's pretending to. That's going to be about 10 feet short. Actually 6. Still gets a good par to finish out the round. Finishes off a nice score, 69. Here at Victory Village. And so, as we look at the Evergreen Classic, currently tied for 6th with 3 under is Fretty. Meanwhile, the leader is currently 3 strokes ahead, Patrick Cantley. Let's look at the stats. Longest drive is 292 yards. Longest putt was 11 feet. Got 64% of the fairways in regs. Greens 72. Driving distance 287. Proximity to the hole 34.7 feet. One putt 50%. 3 putt avoidance 0. Putt accuracy short. Mid. Long is 10%, but you know it's still pretty decent. You know that he was able to get some title defenses. Scrambling 60, par breakers 27, birdie conversion 38. And now let's look at the scoring. 5 birdies, 11 pars, and 2 bogeys on the round. Alright, so after this, we're going to go ahead and take a quick intermission break. Don't go anywhere. This is Fretty JAy Sports here on YouTube. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Fretty JAy. If you're tuning in, this is some live PGA Tour 2K21 action here at Evergreen Classics at Victory Village. Our previous round, we currently went 3 under with round 1, hit 9 fairways in regulation, 13 greens, and 5 birdies in relation to our sponsor contract here on the right side. Now we're headed into round 2, and we're gonna go underway right now. Thank you again for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, feel free to leave a like, comment, or subscribe, so that way you'll get the algorithms boosted up for this channel. As we are a young channel here, we just started up. Our main channel, Fretty JAy, is mainly where most of our live streams and everything would go. However, we're going to diversify the content so that way all the sports stuff goes to this channel, and all the others will be for accordingly. And subscribing to this channel and ringing the notification bell will let you know when we have more content underway, as this is the pilot episode of Fretty JAy Sports Golf. And again, the name is still pending. We're gonna change the name soon. That's definitely gonna be a thing we're gonna do. And yeah, for all sports content that we do some golf, we do some 2K basketball. Hopefully we're gonna get that underway soon. Golf is our main priority on Tuesdays, and also Thursdays if we continue to make it past the first 2 rounds and make that cut. Also, we have NASCAR coming in, doing some auto races. We may have some NASCAR heat content, that we may upload to this channel, as I used to commentate for a league. Some of the main stuff is on the main Fretty JAy channel. However, we're gonna adjust that accordingly, perhaps maybe if I'm comfortable with the uploads and whatnot. But if not, it's fine. We're gonna definitely have a good time and make sure that we're gonna have some good content for you regardless, whether it be basketball, maybe this and golf, or maybe just some good auto racing. We're gonna make sure we get all of that done, and yeah, so let's go ahead and go underway. Good evening, everybody. This is Fretty JAy once again here with the 2K Sports and the PGA Tour and the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. I'm Fretty JAy, and we're at Victory Village for the Evergreen Classic. And here we are, Freddy in the Black Friday attire, getting ready to tee off here. Currently tied for 6th with 3 under for the tournament. First one's 448 yards. We got some good wind here. Let's see how well he hits this first shot. That one is a straight left pull, and that's going way left. That's going into the thick stuff and right in line with that tree. Well, almost in line. See how well he plays this. This one's going to be short, but it really did a number to get that great escape. This is going to be for birdie now. Really speeding up the round here. See how well this plays out. That's a tough one. Look at that, though. Wow, what a shot, despite the error. What a great play. And now this is for par. So this is going to look like it's going to need to drift back down to the left, but let's see how much serious this is. Oh, wow. Misaligned there. That is not good. Starting this one off with a bogey. Costly mistake missing that easy putt. I mean, especially if it didn't need much turn. The putt wasn't even on line. And so now here we are at the second. Dropped a few spots, tied for 16th now. Two under. That one's a perfect. This is going to be on the fairway, rather. And now here we are, 274 yards to the next. This one really decided to want to lay up. I don't think that was the right decision there. This one might... Yeah, that was a poor decision right there to go for that. That's a perfect shot, and that's looking good. Oh, right on line. What a great stop right there. That is a good move. It's 9 feet for birdie. Ooh, too hard. Too hard. That was a costly miss right there. We'll get the par. Although, missed the opportunity to get a good birdie there. You don't know how many of these we may have left. And now here we are at the first par 3 of the round. Putting some backspin on this. That's a good, nice shot right there. Let's see how well. Ooh, this one's turning a little bit too much to the right, but I think this is going to be a safe play. Just a little bit shy of the green. Alright, this one's off the green. About 8 yards here. Loft this one up, actually. That's a nice one. Good stop, too. Got this one close. This is 4 feet. A heartbreak if you're not careful. And gets that putt in for par. Still 2 under after 3 for the tournament. Outside the top 10 currently. Through. And now here we are, currently. .371 yards here in this par 4 fourth. Going to be very interesting how well this plays out. Hopefully we get a good shot here and get something good going. It's a bit slow, but I think it still does a great job hitting it straight down the line. That is an absolute beauty. 287 yards. Now here we are with a gap wedge. That's a perfect, and I think that's going to be to the left of the hole. a great stop. Imagine if that was straight. This putt is 14 feet. Harsh left to right. Let's see how much he puts on it. Not too much. Just try to get it there. Don't want to overthink this one. Just a little quick putt. Get that par. And we move on. Meanwhile, Patrick Cantlay, currently now 8 under through 4. And now here we are at the 5th, a par 5. That one's a bit slow actually, and that one's headed bunker bound. See if it kicks back into play. It tried, but it's gonna unfortunately hit that rough. Gonna be the first cut though. That's a perfect. Good stroke right there. Let's see how well this goes out. 215 yards. That's a perfect shot right there. Let's see how well this plays on the line. Oh, what a zip. Oh, no. That took serious backspin. And now this made it a 43-yard putt. This is very intense now. Look at this. This one's right at it. Wow. That was a beauty of a putt. I will take that par. And now here we are. What is he gonna do with this one? I think he's going cart path here. Cart path? This is a ridiculous attempt right here. He's going really unconventional here. That is a very interesting attempt, and I want to see what he goes with this. This is very odd indeed. .78 yards in the heavy rough. I mean, it's not too bad, but it's still very interesting how this goes. And that is very, very interesting. All right, now we're on the green. Not the best approach in the world. This is currently 25 feet. Slight left or right. Downhill. Anything can happen. Here goes nothing. Good pace. It's not turning enough. It was right there. Great idea, great concept. Just could not do it. currently still tied for 15th. 2 under. Meanwhile, at the 7th. Yeah, this wind is not helping at all. That's a perfect. Put a little bit of mustard on that catch-up, but currently... 266. Wondering what kind of club he's going to try to play with this one. It's going to go 3-wood. Let's see if that's the right play. It's already looking like it might be a regret. Well, no, actually that was a good play. It actually stopped remarkably on target. I mean, that may be like a 20-foot putt, 20, 30 foot, but you know, that's on the green. Oh, this one's a heartbreaker, so you got to be careful. This is 12 feet, but it's harsh from right to left. Oh yeah, that was not going. Oh my goodness, that punished too. All right, so now it's 6 feet for par. And that will do it. Slowly drifting back as he's not progressing anywhere on the scorecard. .475 yards on this par 4. Wind is on our favor. It's downhill. That is a perfect, but it's hunting the right side of the fairway. It might flirt with that first cut. Oh yeah, that definitely, oh no, that's heavy. Man, that mound really did some damage. However, it's not too bad. This can be approachable, especially with the wind conditions. And that looks like it's a lot shorter than expected. Now this is for birdie. However, it's again another long putt. This is 67. This is actually a record here. Not even gonna attempt to measure this one out. Just trying to get there. That's good pace. That is right on line. What a play. Really doing a number hunting, and that will be another par for Fretty. Great recovery, but no birdies so far on the scorecard. And now for the final hole of the front 9 for the second round. This is currently the 9th. Gonna put some air on this and backspin. Puts a fade on this one. Still left at the hole, but yet on the green with a great opportunity. 19-foot putt for birdie. Already to the cut scene. Oh man, that was a heartbreaker. After 9 of the second round, 1 over for the day, 2 under for the tournament. And for those tuning in, welcome. This is Fretty JAy here at the Evergreen Classic at Victory Village. Before we get to the 10th hole, let's do a recap of what had happened in the second round coverage of this event. So far, after 9 holes of this second round, only 1 bogey at the start. However, great saves on these par putts currently gets him 1 over. However, the thing is to worry about is just simply put, just, you know, being able to put yourself in the position of scoring, you know, just trying to be able to score here, where we had opportunities to, but those opportunities were outside, you know, 10, you know, 20, 30 feet. You know, we've you know, had to recover a lot of ground, mainly because of the fact that, you know, the tee shot or the approach being short of our expectations of putting it within that 10-foot circle really did a damage. So pretty much we was battling for, you know, to just try to get it close for par as much as we can. However, we had very long birdie putts, and we ended up missing just by a hair or so. So who knows at this point, you know, what we're pretty much capable of. Like, we've been having very long putts, and that is an interesting factor that, you know, some of those long putts are going to go in. But right now, we aren't doing as well as we need to. Now let's get back to the game. And here we are at the 10th. This is 267 yards. That one's extremely fast. That is going to be extremely short. I'll be surprised this even reaches 200 yards. Went to 240. That's a perfect, and I think this is going to be on the green. It's going to be a long ways away, but I think despite, you know, the obstacles to get it that close, to get it on from the rough is pretty tough. And that was, especially with a 3-wood, and to make it a birdie putt right here. "31 feet. That's going to be good pace, but it's going to be on the left side of the hole. Should be almost a fairly easy tap in. Starting out smoothly. And so here we are. "441 yards on this 11th hole here. Oh, that is a solid sounding drive. "293 yards that time. Going with the pitching wedge in this one. Oh, that felt bad. I don't know if this is going to get there. Roller coaster? Oh, it almost roller coastered up there. Tried playing aggressive and paid the price. Now let's see how much. That's gonna be a risque putt. I mean, it's 7 feet, but that one's pulled just enough. Just enough to cause damage. Really unfortunate. That'll be the first bogey on the back nine. Now it drops back to 1 under. And that's not what we was going for here with this approach. And you know, it happens. Now playing a little bit aggressive now, and this one may go down the deep part. Just because, just haven't been really thinking about this shot. 287, but you know, this is a par 5, so you have a chance to recover, but honestly, what is there to recover from? You're gonna use the yardage, and that too was a tough look. Finally a perfect, and let's see how this plays. It may have been a little bit too much of a bend. We're on the green. However, again, far away from the hole. This is 32 feet. Uphill as well. Not really in the top 10 anymore. Good pace. That's fast. Oh my goodness. Again, very close putts that could drain. We'll have to deal with par on the par 5. Great recovery. But if he wants to get back into that top 10, he needs to start scoring some birdies immediately. Patrick Cantley is currently 10 under right now. This is a par 3 here. That's a bit fast, but I think that's going to work in our favor. Just shy of the green. It happens. That's going in. It has to. Or just come close. Very disappointing. However, we're going to get another par. And although that's good, we save ourselves from bogey. We really need the next 5 shots to have some sort of birdie in it. Because we're not going to be able to catch Patrick or Abraham or Justin Thomas now into the picture. Excuse me. Driver now. A bit slow, but the wind is going to push that thing back to the left side. Or is it? Apparently the wind was not enough. It's 276 on the first cut. That's a bit fast, but let's see how this crashes. Right past the divot. This is for birdie, and this is not looking good. Good pace. Not gonna hit the hole, but really pushing. Really did a number trying to get there. And now it'll be a good birdie. If that was the first attempt, but instead it's a par. Great opportunity to score there. Just missed it all with the approach. Mainly was the tee shot, but playing aggressive at the wrong times. And now here we are at the 15th. That's a beauty right there. Straight down the middle, splitting the fairway is a great way to put it. Now here with the 8 iron. Oh, look at this line right here. Look at this. This one might be right on it. What a great shot. Facing the line. Let's see how well this shot is. This is for birdie now. The first birdie of the round. 15 feet. Not a lot of movement here, but movement is there. Going uphill as well. Looking good. And that will be the first birdie of the round for Fretty. And that will bring him down to 2 under now for the tournament. Back inside the top 20. Now, that would have been very interesting not to be inside the top 20 with a score like that. But, however, the competition is moving up. Meanwhile, Fretty for the past 15 holes have been stagnant. Now here's the 16th. Now is an opportunity with all the water and everything to make sure to hit this one good. That one's a bit fast, but I think that will be a safe play. See how well this kicks to the right. On the fringe. See how he plays this one. Off the green. That's actually a smart play if you didn't know how to place this one. Now this is for par. Very nice save. One more birdie will actually put him to even par for the tournament. I mean for the round. Still tied for 20th as we head on to the 17th hole. A bit fast, but it's gonna dodge those trees and go right back into the middle of the fairway here. Carries for 257. This one's going to roll, however, to 269. Now with the second shot, uphill, some headwind. That's a good shot. Going to the right, but I think this should be fine. Could have went a club down, actually, if you wanted to. I don't think it would have made it onto the green, though, so that may have been an issuing factor. This is 23 feet here. This one's right on the money. Oh, my goodness. Just a touch to the right, and it would have got there. We'll take that par, though. Just one birdie on this par 5 will get us even par. However, an eagle would be nice, but I don't believe we had the clubs for that type of action. But here we are at the final hole of the second round, tied for 20th. This is 536 yards with good wind. That one, though, looks a lot like it's heading into the bunker. That is tough. that one may have actually also cost him. Oh, it's in the light, bruv. Got lucky there. That's another perfect. Right on line. This one might get some spin back for good. Not enough, but it's on the green, and now this one will be for even par for the round. Very shy on that one. Cost him a potential birdie. Finish off 1 over for the round. 2 under for the tournament. He'll make the cut. However, not the expectations we were looking for. Meanwhile, Patrick Cantley, currently 12 under for the tournament. Shooting under 6 today. And so, I know I said I was planning on doing all 4 rounds today, but I figured that this would be probably a good stopping point to go ahead and do 2 rounds. I normally do 2 rounds a day when it comes to stuff like this, and you know, normally if I do my golf streams, it would be Tuesdays would be the first 2 rounds, and if we make the cut, Thursdays would be round 3 and 4. And so you might see some more action tomorrow morning. That is going to be pending on whenever I wake up tomorrow. So I'm actually going to be streaming on Twitch, actually. I think that's going to be the plan. Stream on Twitch early tomorrow. Going to be doing some golf and whatever. I do have to work, so that is going to be one of those things that we're going to have to work around. There is going to be some late night coverage there. But again, thank you so much for everybody for coming out. I really do appreciate it. Again, if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe and ring the notification bell. And also on this video, make sure you like and comment and tell me about how you feel about, not only the performance of, of the golf game, but my commentary skills. Hopefully I wasn't too loud or, or whatnot. So I really do appreciate everyone's feedback on the matter as I continue to work on, my voice acting for my broadcasting voice when it comes to, doing golf commentary. That's one of the things I really strive for, and just plain and simple, just want to be able to provide good content, so that way when I actually go to, do events like this in the future, I'll be ready and whatnot. And that's gonna conclude it. Tune in on Twitch. Twitch is gonna be Fretty JAy, my username. That's currently around my body right now. And as always, I'm Fretty JAy. Y'all have a good day and a better tomorrow. Until next time.